What? Stop! Oh yes, a proper sword, finally. It feels so much better to have looting 3, and we are going to need that to farm pearls, ender pearls. So let's head straight to the Nether, to the warped forest we had found before. Last time I think we didn't have a good hoe, and now we can do this. And let's be honest, it's extremely satisfying. I spent some time farming the fanciest wood and also provoking the Enderman. But for some reason they didn't want to come and fight me. I guess I looked too intimidating from up there. Sadly, everything changed when I got down. Let's see if we can make them come to me. They are spawning way too far. Come on, I'm down here now. Well, I guess we have another coward. Ah, now we are talking. Easy peasy. What? Stop! Let's... Oh my god! That was close. I mean, he wouldn't stop spinning. Fair enough, I won't call you a coward anymore. We got a total of 13 pearls plus the 6 we already had. That should be plenty enough to find and activate the end portal. But before that, we must do some preparation. That single Enderman made me realize how weak I am. I need to get a stronger armor before even thinking to beat the dragon. So let's get some melons and pumpkins to trade for emeralds and experience. And while I'm down here, let me show you a new small farm I added off camera. It's a simple cactus farm in case we need tons of green dyes at some point. The plan is to disenchant this later on and see if we get something useful, because right now thorns is really bad. We don't want thorns. Why would anyone ever use thorns? Feather falling forth on the woods though, that's extremely useful and too expensive. There we go. So I realized I will need some way to get experience faster. I mean, trading with the 2 farmers that I currently got is not bad, but it's too slow. So a long time ago, while exploring the mineshaft in the first 2 episodes, I believe, I don't remember if I showed this on camera, but I found the skeleton spawner and marked the way so that I could use it whenever I needed it. Well, that memento has finally arrived. It's time to turn this into an XP farm. So let's replace everything with stone, because we can. And I think it's done. At least the tedious part of digging everything. That's perfect. This will be the falling pit. We'll wait down here and smash the bones. And also we are gonna need a way to access this place from where we were before. That is... another spawner. And it is aligned. Maybe we can make a double spawner farm? They might be close enough. But let's finish this one first. Once I put out all the torches, this should start working, right? And so it starts. I might need to cover the sides with slabs. I made it 1 block wider and I don't want other mobs spawning there. So let's do that quickly before I get shot again. Now we only need to slash them. And as a plus, we'll get a whole bunch of bones over the time. Okay, so it's been a while, and as you can probably hear, I have turned the other spawner into a farm as well. So now we have bones and spiders right there. Lots and lots of experience. This might need some improvements later on, but for now we'll make good use of it the way it is. A better sword, that's almost perfect now. And let's see, I want mainly protection, at least level 4 on the chest. We can combine this. And for the pants, well, gas protection isn't bad, I guess. At least I won't get insta-killed by a surprise creeper. I need more levels though. Slash flash. And that's it. We have a good armor now. So let's grab some potions I prepared for the occasion. I'm ready to beat the game in hardcore. That sounds nice. I think I've never done this before. So first show me the way. I need to fulfill my destiny. Please don't break. And so Calvin went on another adventure, swimming against the current, traversing desolated lands, with hungry, dangerous creatures all over the place, and avoiding the deadliest of traps the gods had hidden for him, until he found a place where the eye kisses the ground, the whole must go on. The portal was extremely hard to find, hidden in an underground labyrinth. That was easy. It was protected by the toughest and most annoying guards. But when Calvin thought that the end was close, he realized he had messed it up. Of course I didn't bring enough. He had so much rage in his soul that before he left, he stole the door. Okay, now it's time to beat the game. And in we go. By now I think everyone knows how this fight goes, but just in case, it's pretty straightforward. You need to destroy the crystals first, the ones that float in the pillars, and then just hit the dragon until it explodes, like a piñata. Oh, and don't look at the Enderman, that's like really important, you know. Go away, you annoying thing. This is a long shot, but... oh yes, that's a boom. Oh no. Phew. Luckily, I'm a professional player. Where's my water? Where's my water? Oh, look at the Endermen. I think they are angry with their mother. And there's my water. Finally, that's the last crystal, and it's piñata time. pick up the egg. Where did it go? Okay. And you hang in there. I will see you very soon. We are back and I want to show you something. Yes, I made some changes to the XP farm. Now it's way more functional. I just need to wait here until they fill with mobs, which happens pretty quickly, to be honest. And in the meantime, I've been turning the string into wool and the bones into bone blocks, which are both really nice blocks to build with. And to get out of here, we just use the water elevator. The bees, on the other hand, have been working really hard, and I think we have plenty enough honey to finish decorating this building. I want the honey to kinda cascade down from this opening. That will add some kind of character to the build. So yeah, something like that with a small pond below should do the trick. And also some honey on the roof will look nice. Important talk time. Our starter base is no longer working for me, mainly because of the storage space. So I guess it's time to start talking about the Megabase Plans. That's right, we are gonna build a Megabase very soon. So far, the general base area has been focused around two different styles. On one side, we have sort of an industrial steampunk medieval style of building. And as we transition to the other side, we have the windmill, which is kind of a middle point between both styles. And so finally we arrive to the magical tree nether portal and the lantern-shaped greenhouse with the giant flower inside, both being very magical, fantasy and nature inspired. So I had to choose between both styles for my megabase, and I think I'm going to pick the fantasy nature one. Let me get some height to explain the plan to you guys. I believe that that spot in the background will be really good for the base I have in mind. I plan on extending the hill, do some custom terrain to kind of arch it over the river all to the other side so we can easily access the base. And on top of the terrain I want to build the base itself. It's going to be pretty big, it's going to be mega, so I can't build it too close to the rest of things or it will look awkward. I don't want to spoil anything yet because I will start working on that on the next episode and will probably take a few to finish, but yes, it will have a lot of nature and will feel super magical, I hope. And I can't really wait to show you what I have kind of sketched out. And now this is much better. We will need though to do a lot of smelting for this new megabase. So I think it's time to build something today, and that will be a big smeltery. Let's not lose any more time and roll a time lapse. I only had one job and I messed it up. I had to cut the time lapse half the way through because I ran out of materials. I underestimated the amount of basalt that I needed for this. I couldn't even finish the decor. Ooh, the decoration. You know, when I dug that hole, I knew that I would fall someday. Let's cover it with this for now and cut to the part where I actually finish the build. That looks like a fun party up there. Luckily we have Dobby with us. The original Dobby, I don't know what's the two about. The smeltery is finished now. We added some banners, a coal pile, and even a diamond ore by the entrance. Let me show you the interior. It's pretty cozy in here with the candles, and this is the smelting area with the rails running all the way through. And there are a total of 16 furnaces, 8 on each side. The items get evenly distributed, and when they are done, they get spitted out and end up in the pipe, which puts them inside the barrel. Let's do the first test run with 2 stacks of iron. This is what I like the most from this. All the furnaces start to light the area below the tinted glass. It's such a cool effect. And as I said before, the items start to come through here and to the barrel. So I think we can call this a success. Alright, there is one last thing that I believe we can do today. But first I will need a netherite ingot. So let's do a quick montage here in the Nether. Very well. Why did I want that netherite ingot in such a hurry? Well, for this, the Lodestone. This block allows me to bind a compass to it, and then simply follow it to find that location. In other words, I can't get lost with it. And believe me, I get easily lost. Not here, not in the other world. I always get lost in the end. That's right. I said I would come back for you, and here I am. So let's bind the compass to here, and now we can safely explore the islands. Well, not too safely, since we have to bridge, but okay. That's not a good place to glitch. Let's grab some of this while we are here. I think I didn't say it, maybe it was obvious, but I'm looking for entities for the Lytras. I even brought rockets with me. So let's pillar up right here to see if we spot something. Okay, nothing on sight, but I believe that that is the best way to go. And by the best way, I mean the least bridging. Well, there is a city. This be a big one? It doesn't look like it though. I'm excited. Let's drink a speed potion. Oh wait, that's another one. And it has a sheep. Oh yeah. If we succeed, this should be the last bridge. Yes, in case you haven't noticed, I really am in pain doing this. Shulkers, they will really come in handy for the big projects later on. Well, I guess I'll get in through the window. I don't know why I even take this. You are the only thing I care about. The real endgame lies before my eyes, and now only a purple box stands on the way. Guys, we have Elytras, and let's take you home as well. Okay, that's awkward, but it doesn't matter because we can fly now. Let's use the compass to easily find our way back. And while we head home, let's do the first outro in the sky. Today has been a really productive day. We made tons of progress, and I can't really wait to show you what's coming next. Lots and lots of big plans. You will see. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This has been Calvin, and I look forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.